Guys, the electricity just went out in Western Europe. What? At around 12 p.m. today, I was in my apartment working on a new video and the electricity just went out. First thing that came to my head was, okay, didn't I pay my bills? So I went outside to check, clicked on the elevator and realized it wasn't working. Don't work. So I'm like, okay, it's not just me, it's the whole building. Only for me to go downstairs and then realize that it is not just my building, it's the whole of Lisbon.
And it's not only Lisbon, like it's all Portugal,
really?
Spain and France.
Huh?
I don't know.
Portugal, France, Spain, Belgium, Andorra, all 5 countries, the electricity went out. Guys, can you imagine electricity going out in 5 countries at the exact same time? I don't know if you can hear it. There's a lot of movement of cops and ambulances now moving around the city. To be honest, from my own point of view, this feels like a movie. You guys know those movies where some hacker tries to hack into the power grid because they want to steal something, and then they eventually now shut down the power. That is literally what this feels like. As I was walking outside on the road, I realized many of the stores started to shut down, and then you realize how important electricity is, because now I can't cook, I can't even use the internet, I can't do research because Wi-Fi is down. Many businesses also had to shut down because there's no light, no electricity, so they can't even use their computers. I also imagine those people who are currently undergoing a medical procedure, like let's say surgery now. I'm wondering what's going to happen to them. And this just shows how sometimes when we have access to something every day, we end up taking it for granted and we don't realize the value of it till it is gone. One of the coolest parts though was seeing how people were still able to manage navigating the roads because all the traffic lights were not working. People who were patient enough at intersections to wait for each other, they still maintain order and they still maintain decorum. Anyway, I think I need to go buy some candles because I really don't know how long this is going to last. They just brought back the lights. They just brought back the lights. Wow. Finally. Everybody shouting. There has been no light since.
Tayo Aina, I thought that you would say, oh, Nigeria is this. You see this live. I tell people, I was one of the people that called Tayo Aina out when he spoke ill about Nigeria, how Lagos don't have light, how this, that. Meanwhile, in this same Lagos, there are people who have light. It depends on where you live and if you can afford it. Now you are in this place, you say, oh, there was no light. And there was no light. Oh, they couldn't do this couldn't do that. They were trying to navigate. Let me tell you something. If you're in a place where there is no light, there is no how you guys will not be able to navigate to sort yourselves out. You must not always put Nigeria in a bad light because, see, I tell people, the only problem we have in Nigeria is the government, not the people. But when you go out there and say, oh, Nigeria is this, Nigeria is that, you are speaking about the country, you are speaking about the people. What about the political class? They are the problem. Because as much as Nigerians are very intelligent, it's people like you and some other people who just go out there talking ill about Nigeria. And then when you say, oh, your green passport is not honored, why will it be honored when you guys do not know when to stop? Now, when Tayo was relocating to this place, oh, he made so many videos talking about this. He never remembered to talk about how good these people have been to him, how Nigeria has been good to him, and how he was able to navigate until he made it big because he was able to now travel and buy different passports. He felt, oh, let him now, talk down on Nigeria as a country. Oh my God, I felt very angry. And now I'm glad that when this power outage happened, he was able to come out to talk about it. Now, he said he was going to buy candles. Meanwhile, he was the same person that said, oh, stores are shutting down. This is how wonderful power can be. And it shows that Nigerians are people you cannot toy with because Nigerians can actually live without light. They can live without light. They have solar. They have other things. I'm not saying that bad governance is good, but for Christ's sake, we survive without these things. Now he's out there saying, oh, they brought back the light. See how people were shouting. Now, I want to also point out this thing. If it's in Nigeria, people say, oh, why are Nigeria always shouting up NEPA? Why are they always shouting whenever they see light? This happened now in all these places in Europe, right? These things happen in Europe. They were shouting, everybody was happy. They're shouting that they've brought back light. If that was in Nigeria, I know you people would change the narrative. They brought back light in Europe and you people are rejoicing. People are screaming. All the environment, I could hear noise. But if that was in Nigeria, you people criticize. If you do not know how to honor your own, if you do not know how to speak good about your own country, my dear brother, the people you are going out there will not even respect you because they know that your place have nothing to offer. Yes, we have the expertise, we have the courage and everything. It doesn't end there. The way you look down on people, your passport also will be looked down on. Excuse me. So he said, just experienced my first blackout in Europe. You've not seen this, not the first. A lot of people have also experienced it before. To you, is your first. But if this thing had happened in Nigeria, I know how Tayo will say it. I know. And this one that he's saying and laughing, it wouldn't have been a laughing matter. He will bash and keep a serious face. I used to enjoy Tayo's vlogs until he started saying things out of context against his own country. I said no. To the point that he said, oh, he wanted to relocate to South Africa. Now there you for a year. Of course, you know already the story. Now there you for a year. And then so he then continued. He said throughout the day, the electricity in Portugal, Spain, and France all shut down simultaneously. No light, no internet, no cell service, blah blah blah, no. But you see, Nigerians, that's why Nigerians are better. You know why? We can survive in any condition. If they take light, we have generators, we have solar. Yes. So now in that country that you are, that you think, oh, they are all that. France, you think Portugal, you think Spain is all that. They should now try to survive the way Nigerians survive. Let us see now. If it is, they made them run them. It's not easy. So you don't just open your mouth and talk things about your own country. For what? For what exactly? So my people, I just thought to come and drop this here because Tayo is one person that I used to watch his vlogs, and because of that I stopped because it doesn't make sense. I know some people will be like, yes, even if I stop, others have not stopped. But the truth is, as a vlogger, talk about your government, yes, but don't talk about the country. The government are the people who call the shots. An ordinary citizen cannot come and say, okay, well, I want to, except maybe that person is stinkingly wealthy or maybe is of the oil sector. They'll say, okay, I want to give the whole of my village steady light. People can actually do that. Do inverters in all, like when I traveled to my village, I was like, if I have money, I'll come build estates, like demolish houses, build them in estates for people to come and live. I can do that when I have the money. But it's not something that I will now come bashing my own community, bashing my country, my state, and then say unkind things to them because I want to relocate to another country. Is there any country that is perfect? No. There is no perfect country. There is no perfect state. There is no perfect village. Everybody today, all the countries that you are now going to Portugal to go live there, that Portugal, do you know their own challenge? Do you know the challenges they have? So I'm happy that the same Tayo Aina would naturally see Nigeria as bad as every other place being good. After Nigerians have made you, after Nigeria had made you, now Nigeria is bad. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts on the comment section. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel, and please, this Tayo's case is something that had happened way back. So I'm just saying now to say that I'm glad that even when he saw this issue, he was able to speak about it, and also telling him that he should learn to not bring down his country, because the way, okay, now Tayo used to talk about his country, and he's also angry that South Africa denied him entrance or stay. Why wouldn't they deny you when you are the one who is always telling how bad your country is? Why would they want you to be there? So every country that hears bad, you have spoken bad about your country, they would not want you there because you're part of Nigeria. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye for now.